Well, I actually tried to run from Jentry when he tried to get me to work here.
When I was in cosmetology school, Jentry came to the school and did a little talk, and he actually intimidated everybody.
Jentry ended up asking me to come and work for him, and I was like, of course, super intimidated by the salon, by him, by the team.
And he was like, I make everyone work out, and it was back in the old days, and I was like, I want that. I know I want to take a challenge.
He pulled me aside one day when I was in his salon getting my hair done by Kim Soo, and he was like, stop being a fucking pussy and call me. So that's how I ended up here, but I definitely tried running for a long time.
Actually, a lot of my previous educators at the school were his old employees, and they said, don't go work for him. And I said, I have to do what I'm told not to do. Like, that is my personality type. So I said, I'm gonna go work at the Black Cat.
I met Jentry when I was in hair school here in Honolulu. He came and talked to our class about his salon and the culture that he was trying to foster here, and kind of his impression of the industry as a whole. And I really felt like we spoke a similar language. We both swear a lot also, so.
It's honestly a dream. Sometimes I'm like, this is way too fucking good to be true.
I have a lot of support from them inside the salon and outside of the salon.
This is like my dream job post-cosmetology school.
It's definitely a huge family that I can rely on.
The fact that I found it, or like it found me, is just beyond my wildest dreams. I can't even believe I'm here.
If I didn't have them throughout this process and journey of living in Hawaii, it definitely would have been very difficult.
I've been here for almost 9 years now, so the better part of a decade. And I worked in salons before that were not team-based. They were not even like good environments at all, like toxic environments. And it's easy to forget when you've been in something like this so long what you have, but I try to remind myself to be grateful every day because we really are like a family.
He reminded me a lot of my dad in a lot of ways.
Really inspiring, like wanted me to be, like I wanted to be a better person.
The intensity that he had, like he just stares at you in your eyes and it's a little bit scary.
He asked me questions that I wasn't used to hearing. I was like, okay, I'm nervous, like I am now.
But you have to lock the eye contact to tell him that you're serious too. I felt comfortable and like he wasn't just a boss.
He had a lot of energy and he seemed really fun and cool.
I just really liked that he was very himself and that he was like cussing.
When you meet a certain type of person, they give off an essence, you know?
He seemed really different. So I was super excited to get to know him.
Oh my God.
And Gentry's one of those guys that's like, just really like, you can feel it, you know? And you can almost just see that glow of this person that wants to do something different and have fun while he's doing it. And I really dug that, like, just wanting to, you want to be around him.
Oh yeah. It's terrifying. It's because it's like a brand new thing.
And so I was like, oh my God, everything is changing. I've worked so hard to get to this point.
And then Gentry's like, we're gonna do something different now.
Now that's gone, now that's shifted.
So here's a whole bunch of new shit, figure it out.
The team base commission.
And that terrified me.
I gave him a lot of resistance about it many times.
Since starting like actual team-based compensation, it's pulled us more together.
It is definitely different.
It definitely makes sure that I don't get complacent, and it keeps me on my toes and on my game.
It definitely makes me a better hairdresser.
Everyone's super supportive. You're all working towards a common goal.
Because while working with others, like you can learn things that they know, you can teach your team things that they might not know, like you just get to pick up all these different things.
There's been times where I may want to draw back some.
I would say maybe like one thing that could be an issue is like resistance from a team member, but
Then your team's there saying, hey, pick up the slack or we're gonna fucking feel it.
those people never last long anyway, so.
I would say a big perk of it and a big part of why I really like that the salon operates that way is because I've always had a team, because working here we've always been a team, but I was never able to like compensate monetarily for that before.
When I would help people in school and help them apply their color, and then they tip me like $2 at the end of the day because that's what they feel like giving me, it makes me question what I'm worth.
So now that we have team-based compensation, I have allotted time slots with a dollar amount assigned to them.
But here you never second guess what you're worth, because what you're worth is broken down by 15-minute increments by the dollar. So you never have to second guess whether you're gonna get paid for helping somebody. And it just really helps us because it helps us build our books.
I can ask for help and put something on somebody's books and pay them for it to say like thank you, and also because that's just like they're working too.
We get paid for putting our effort out there. No, we don't just get stepped on and just like, oh, I'll give you $2.
It just is so fluid and it's so nice.
What would I take with me? And I was thinking about this question all afternoon because there's so much. It's like, where do you even start, you know?
Appreciate life a lot more and just be more grateful for all the things that I have and could have.
Technical skills as a hairdresser.
Definitely hustle. That man does not let you get away with anything. He does not let you sit on your ass at work or sit on your ass at home.
Things about the ins and outs of business in the industry.
What am I going to serve every day? Am I going to get up and serve positivity, or am I going to serve negativity? Am I going to serve love, or am I going to serve hate?
The ability to accept and give love.
Okay, super cheesy, but I'm gonna say it's our mission statement, which is here love is being served, and it is that love that is serving you.
It's like I always go back to that as my own personal like Bible in life.
I can carry that as my own entity of a person, that I'm saying here love is being served, and it is that love that is serving you. I can do that on my own.
I help share it with my family too, and it's something that's helped us a lot. We're able to communicate better.
I can also do that with a business.
Always be accountable.
Accountability.
What happens to me in my life is my own choices and how I react. And
Everything that we do goes back to taking accountability for the results that you see in your life and not blaming others. And no matter where I go, I'm always going to try to remember that